I realized that I could sing parts. Now I stayed with Marty until 1965, and I wrote a little song called "Wash My Hands in Muddy Water."
Tell me about that.
Well, I wrote this little song, "Wash My Hands in Muddy Water." I had been working downtown with Marty. Okie and I sort of did the studio work there, did demo sessions and stuff, and helped with the publishing. And going downtown there, I'd go by the old Cumberland River, the old muddy, dirty, and the rivers and the streams out west are a lot cleaner. Come off the mountains, you know, and you can see clear to the bottom of it's crystal clear.
Right.
If there's a pool of water in some of those mountain streams, you better be careful about wading in them, because they look, you can see the bottom of them, but they may be 10 or 15 foot deep. Well, and so the old Cumberland muddy, just the old muddy, just like the muddy Mississippi.
Yeah.
And I got to thinking, man, that water is dirty. You could wash all day and never get clean in that kind of thing, you know. Because we used to swim in the rivers out I don't think you can swim in these rivers. And so I got the idea and turned it into a little, what you would call a fugitive ballad. You know, the young kid, his daddy said, keep your hands clean, but he didn't, and he fell in with bad companions, got into trouble, got into jail, just like a lot of young kids, just impulsive, decided he wouldn't stay and tried to break out. And his daddy told him, you know, keep your hands clean, you won't hear those bloodhounds on your trail. And the last verse, you know, he's trying to get away, and he's hearing them. Bloodhounds, he just crossed the line, and he's hearing those bloodhounds on his trail. He washed his hand in muddy water.
Yeah,
never got clean.
What a great song. What a great song.
I wonder how that came about. That's really
and so
interesting.
I sang that up at the Grand Ole Opry for Vic McAlpine, who was our song plugger.
I remember Vic McAlpine.
Vic, a wonderful fella. Great songwriter, too. Wrote a lot of songs with Hank Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, well, give me a demo on that. Joe, I think I can. Cowboy. They always called me Cowboy.
Cowboy Joe.
Cowboy Joe. I got that nickname when worked with Marty, because from Nebraska, and I always wear Western clothes and cowboy hats. So Louis Nunn gave me that name, Cowboy.